Hey guys, welcome to another video by Tech Man Sam. Today we're going to give you 3 reasons why you should learn how to code. These 3 reasons are subjective and they're personal viewpoints, right? And so you might not share them, or they might not exactly be the right reasons or enough reasons. So if you've clicked on this video today, you're probably wondering, should I learn how to code? Why should I learn how to code? Or am I good enough to learn how to code? I don't know. There's lots of things you might be thinking, and there was some reason you clicked on this video, and I'm assuming it's because you wanted to learn how to code, because that's probably the caption for this video when I made it. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you. After 45 seconds, right? Anyways, so yeah, you're probably wondering, why should I learn how to code? And so I'm gonna give you these 3 reasons that I think are gonna be very good for you, or they might not be. And you tell me at the end of this video, give me other conflicting opinions if you have any, or if you think that my reasons are not good enough, also let me know. But 3 reasons that I think you should learn how to code. Number 1, if you're creative. If you're creative, I highly recommend you learn how to code. Maybe not necessarily like the strict algorithmic type or like the complex stuff that you see on like that they show you on the sci-fi TVs, or like designing these really complex solutions. But you can learn how to build websites, web apps, mobile apps. There's a lot of technologies you can leverage, and honestly, highly recommend you learn those technologies because it's really creative and artsy, right? If you're artistic, learning how to code is actually a very good strong point, right? If you already have those artistic capabilities where you can design stuff, or you like having kind of building beautiful things, I highly recommend you learn how to do like full stack development, front-end engineering, right? You can exhibit a lot of creativity in those roles and come up with problem solutions to like very complex problems. For example, or like even user interface problems, right? It feels like a challenge because you want to guide the user in the best possible way, right? I want this user to be able to get from point A to point B and accomplish task C, and I want them to do it while they're happy and not confused. And so, see, these are some of the challenges that I think you face as a software engineer. Now, other reasons, like within that, like first reason of why you should, if you're creative as well, because your creativity is outside just the realm of those physical, like making nice user interfaces. Creativity exceeds that as well. You can design really beautiful code, and there's some creativity in that. Or making complex solutions work together is artsy in nature too. And if you don't know anything about code, once you get there, you'll start seeing what I'm talking about. But when you can get services that have nothing to do with each other connected, and like you start seeing these diagrams that you get to build as well, of like how everything connects together, and trying to explain things to people, there's some creativity there. Now for the second reason that I think you should learn how to code, which is also another personal reason, but I think I agree with a lot, and I'm sure there's plenty of people that would agree with this one, but is money. If you like making good money, right? If you like not living paycheck to paycheck, or just being able to get nice things, right? Or save. And honestly, like not do a lot of physical labor, and you're kind of lazy like me. I love money, but I don't like going out there and working really hard outside, you know. Not respect to everyone that works out there. It's hard work, but I'm not built for that, right? I'm built to use my mind. So I've been using my mind, trying to get paid, and honestly, I love it. And I think this is one great reason to learn how to code. If you enjoy it, right? Or if you find that you can do it, because not a lot of people can. Not saying that people don't want to, and it's not easy either. It takes a lot of dedication. But if you put in the effort, you'll get paid fairly for it. And if you, the more you love it and the harder you work for it, honestly, the more you'll get paid, because your brain will know things, and you'll pick up things that people won't pick up because they're not maybe as interested, or just people don't know, right? And if you learn these things, you can bring so much value and increase your income by double, even triple in some cases, right? And in some cases, you become the most valuable member of your organization, even if you work really hard. But yeah, money is definitely something that is very rewarding about programming, and the possibilities and income opportunities are tremendous. So yeah, those are some of the reasons from a financial perspective, right? And then let's go into FANG, right? So FANG pays you a decent salary, more than 100K, right? 120K, 130K, 140K base, right? and then they give you these stock grants, and these stock grants are worth their weight in money, right? Like, it's not like when you work for a startup, when a startup gives you a stock option, those could be worth a tremendous amount of money. But when Google gives you money, they're giving you a lot of money, right? Like, Google can give you huge amounts of money. They could give you like 80 grand this year. Next year, the stock doubles. That 80 grand became 160. This just over 4 years, and so forth, right? And so you can see crazy compensations for software engineers in the Bay Area working for Google, Facebook, Amazon, and FANG is very rewarding. Now, for me, for example, I don't really target to work for FANG. I target for startups. I'm still able to get really high base salaries now, but I'm kind of limited with my stock options. Those could be worth a lot. Those could be worth not a lot, but that's not the main reason. I at least like programs, not just for money. I'm sure there's a lot of other jobs that I can do for money, like, well, being a lawyer. If I can do programming and have the patience, I'm sure I can get the patience to do other jobs that could probably be as rewarding. But this is one of the reasons, right? It was money and top of like the problem solving and creativity, which is the next reason I'm walk into, right? Which is reason number 3. If you love problem solving. So if you like problem solving, if you like puzzles, if you don't like straightforward things, like, for example, if you're wondering why this thing doesn't work, or how to build this thing that you was not clear before, and you just like solving problems, right? This thing broke down, I'm gonna figure out how to fix it. Or this thing doesn't work is the right way, or I hate having to do this thing over and over, I want to figure out a way to automate it, right? If you're always trying to figure out how to do certain things, like solve certain problems of trying to do the same thing over and over again, I think coding might be for you, right? Because if you can solve these problems, you can learn how to code, and this is kind of all you do all day, is solve problems. How do I make this better? How do I get this from here to there? Or how do I do this? And there's so many different problems, and I can dig more into them if you want to, like some of the problems I faced or had to go through. But yeah, if you generally like problem solving and the whole excitement of things might break down, or this problem of like, how do I get this thing to operate at this specific whatever, or get this specific feature that is not very clear or straightforward working, or something that I don't know, like this is just sometimes someone tells me the task at hand, or like what we're trying to accomplish, or like when I'm trying to get a job, and people are like, yeah, this is what we want to do as a company, and I freak out. I'm like, oh crap, but you know what? It's a problem I want to solve. Like, some guy was like, build this and that and that and that, and I was like, oh, this is a lot of requirements, but this is who I am. I like stuff like that. But yeah, so if you've made it this far in this video, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. I appreciate you watching, and yeah, and please click the thumbs up button to help me out. This is my first few videos, and subscribe. And actually, if you've made it this far, if you leave a comment below, I will give you a $100 gift card to Amazon or Walmart, or like one of those e-retailers, you decide, honestly, but just $100. Just leave a comment below too, telling me if you think the 3 reasons I've shared are good enough to make you want to learn how to code. If you have differing opinions, or you think there are better reasons to learn how to code, please list them below. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe. All right, see you guys.